Hello, my name is Michael Lawrence. I'm a member of Centertown United Methodist Church in Warren County, Tennessee. We're excited about our food ministry that began 6 years ago, and we're excited about what it has actually evolved into. About 6 years ago, we started receiving foodstuffs from Feed America First in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and we were distributing 12 to 15 boxes of food per month, or per week rather. That has evolved into distributing between 210 and 220 boxes. This event takes place every week on Wednesday. We have about 20 to 25 volunteers from our church, mostly older adult, who participate in the giving end of this, and we distribute those 210 to 220 boxes mostly to older adult folks on the receiving end of this. What you are about to see in this video is kind of the day's work for a typical Wednesday at Centertown United Methodist Church with our food ministry. We're excited about it, and we hope you will be too.
It began 6 years ago when a group of local churches came together to discuss a glaring need to feed those going hungry in our local community. The group visited Feed America First in Murfreesboro and signed up as an agency partner that would pick up palletized food at the Feed America First warehouse, transport it back to Centertown UMC, break it down into individual boxes, and distribute to those in need in the community. The local Centertown program began to grow, and more church members began volunteering for the weekly program. As Feed America First began upgrading their truck fleet, a 24-foot box refrigerated truck was made available, and a church member purchased the truck for transporting each Wednesday. We now had the means to transport frozen and refrigerated items, which made for a better variety of items picked for placement in the boxes being provided. A church member was made aware of a walk-in cooler and a walk-in freezer that Belmont University was disposing of. Centertown UMC applied for and received grants totaling approximately $17,000 from the Golden Cross Foundation to totally refurbish both the cooler box and the freezer box, thus affording us an even greater opportunity for refrigerated and frozen food items that are so valuable in the boxes. Centertown UMC currently receives a full load of assorted palletized food each Wednesday, which is offloaded and broken down into individual boxes that we begin distributing at 2:30. Approximately 210 boxes weekly are being distributed currently. We presently have 15 to 25 volunteers weekly assisting, and we estimate 80 to 90% of the food box recipients are older adults.
So Cindy, tell me about how long you've been coming and getting food from us.
I've been coming probably at least a year.
Okay.
I pick up food for 2 or 3 different families
Okay.
and distribute to them.
Tell me a little bit about those families. How many are in the family?
One family, there's 2 of them, and they're both elderly people, and they're on disability, so they don't have much income. And then another one is a single grandmother raising her granddaughter.
We hear that story a lot.
And so I take groceries to her, and then there is my family, and we are both retired and on disability. So this helps immensely make ends meet. And it is just the Lord's blessing of everything that we get, because He has really blessed us with when times are tough, especially at the end of the month. And it just, some people, the one couple, they barely draw enough to get by on, and then he does a little bit of part-time work. And, he's a mechanic, and the part-time work, sometimes there's not any. And so the church groceries is all that they have to survive on. And so the Lord has blessed us, and it makes a great, great big difference in our quality of life and having groceries on the table and something to eat, and not just to have to eat, a can of pork and beans or something.
Is there anything particular that you get in the boxes that you really like?
The snacks and the expensive things that you can't normally afford.
And we get those sometimes, don't we?
The buttermilk. I know the one gentleman, he was just tickled to death with it, and it never even made it to the refrigerator. He set it right there on his counter, and he drank every bit of it.
Oh.
And I've met some of the most wonderful people I've ever met here at this church that volunteer every single week. They are here every week. It doesn't matter if it's sun shining and beautiful or if it's pouring down rain and 20 degrees. Y'all are here, and it doesn't matter what.
Well, hearing your
y'all are
stories makes
here.
it all worth it. That's why we're here.
Y'all are just, God has blessed us with y'all. And God has blessed
We're the
me
ones that are blessed.
with the friendships I've developed here. And so this is a great blessing. It is just an absolute great blessing.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your stories with us. We
Well,
appreciate it.
I praise the Lord every day that y'all are here, because you just do not realize how important it is to have the groceries to help you make it through the month.
Okay, Raymond, we appreciate you coming in and talking with us. Can you tell us what you think about our program here?
I think I've got a great program here. It helps a lot of needy people and children, and y'all done a real good deed for people here. in
Well, I
Warren County.
recognize your face. How long have you been coming?
Right around 3.5 months.
Okay. And do you come every week?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you look real familiar, so. And you're picking up just for your family, or?
Well, I've got neighbors that's got needy children. I pick up them, and we
Share
go.
'em with your
Yeah,
neighbors.
share them there.
Do you live in our community?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, close by?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you coming in and talking with us. Now, you tell me this is your first visit
Yes.
with us. Now, how did you find out about our program?
My aunt, where her daughter works, they told her about it.
Okay.
And told her to tell
Okay.
her, and so she's been coming about every other week.
So you know a little bit about it already
Yes.
before you came?
Yes.
Did she tell you what kind of food we get?
Yes, said it was really good.
Okay. All right. And how is this going to help you?
Well, it's really gonna help because I'm on fixed income, and my medicine's been really high here lately, extra that I have to get. And
Now,
And-
do you live by yourself? or-
Yes.
Okay. So it's
I
just
live
you.
on my son's land. He watches out for me.
And do you live out in this community? Or?
Yeah, I live on Kirby Road.
Okay, not far at all.
Yeah.
And you didn't know we were doing this
No.
until recently?
Yeah.
Okay, because we've been operating about 5-6 years now.
Really?
About 6 years, yeah. So,
They give away every once in a while at Bates Hill. But I hate to get it. I'm afraid somebody need it worse than me.
well, we've got plenty, and you need to be here. So we're happy to have you come. We're here every Wednesday.
I
And-
really appreciate it
Well, thank you for coming in and
because it
talking
really
with us.
helps.
Good.